Hello and welcome to my video. Welcome back to the oldies. I realized that I really need to work on making intros because I just headed over to the hair salon and tell myself I'll do a voiceover, but I didn't have a good enough clip to do the intro with, so I apologize. But yeah, for the newbies, welcome to this video. For the oldies, you know how it is. This is me just continuing the series of me showing you styles that I'm doing with my natural hair away from extensions. And today's video, as you can see from the thumbnail, is me getting some flat twists done up in a top bun, which looked honestly very, very cute. I loved it. This is how the flat twist was done. Figured I would show you at least one. And yeah, I've also gotten to a point where I know my face and my head shape, my large forehead. I now always request for the front to be sort of parted in a way in which it's curved. I don't really do straight backs because of how big of a forehead I have. You can't see my hair if you're looking directly in front of me. So having these face framing sort of curved partings work really well for me. So yeah, this is what the back looked like, and it was just styled up in a little top knot bun. And I got some individuals in the front because, again, in addition, or because I have a large forehead and a round face, instead of me just having flat twists plain, I might try flat twists plain later on, but for now I did honestly ask to have just some individuals done in the front to kind of make a fringe to frame my face better. And yeah, the salon that I go to, as always, Bloom by Her Roots in Woodlands. I will leave the booking link in my description box. This isn't sponsored. Went there on my own and paid my own money. But yeah, they delivered. It looked so cute. So this is what it looked like, fresh, and it was done on blow dried hair, like I had shown in the first clip. And I asked her to just add a creamy leave-in at the very top to kind of fluff out the twist to make them a bit fuller. And yeah, this is what it looked like. So I am back, girl. First of all, the way I yelled at the girl who did my eyebrows. Anyways, I'll have to get used to them. But that's not what this is about. I love the way it turned out, you guys. I'll show you an inspo pic. So it was supposed to be that general idea, but I knew that it was going to be smaller because I have thin hair. Oh my gosh, this edge control is sending me. I'll have to use a wet cloth to pin it down. But yeah, see what it looks like. I plan on keeping it for 2 weeks. Yeah, and I'll show you how I fare, maintenance, and I won't be using the hairnet that I usually sleep in because I want these to last, and it's purely flat twist all around. So I would be wrapping my hair in a satin scarf. Yeah. So this was the next morning. Like I mentioned, I did sleep with a headscarf, and I used my trusty ORS Black Castor braid spray, and I just focused on, literally the entire style, the loose parts, the flat twist, just to keep my hair and scalp moisturized. And yeah, I just went around and made sure I adequately moisturized, and I did this every single day just to keep my hair moisturized. Hopefully it helped. And then I put the back in a top knot. So I would take down the ponytail holder every single night because I'm trying to avoid any ponytail sort of mistakes or where something is just scrunched up for 2 weeks in a row. So I did at least attempt to loosen or just release, my bun every single night. And then I would redo it in the morning as I would head out to work. And yeah, I would just brush down my edges slightly or just the perimeter of my hairline. And that's all I did in terms of maintenance. And this is what I look like. So I guess my fresh day one hair. This is now 1 week post. So I'd had my style for a week now. It was getting slightly old, but still okay. And I think that the daily moisturizing with the braid spray definitely made it poof up like my hair always does. and made it look, slightly thicker. I was still enjoying the style, and I pretty much just repeated the exact same thing, moisturized my hair, and then, tied it into a little bun at the top of my head and went about my day. So yeah, this is what it looked like at the 1 week mark. And again, I just brushed my edges, didn't use any extra product to lay my hairline because I wasn't too bothered, to be honest. And the back, yes, the back was kind of getting old, like the very nape of my hair, but yeah, I didn't care. I just went about my day. Yeah, this is what it looked like.
Alrighty, so I'm at the end of this 2-week install. Like, this was definitely 2 weeks max. And if you aren't somebody who, like, if you aren't a headscarf girly, this style isn't for you because it did get old despite me using a satin scarf. But this is what it looks like just on an individual perspective with my scalp issues. Yeah, like me kind of like just it being bundled up here for some reason, despite me using a braid spray. I have experienced a dry scalp. Maybe it's the weather, who knows? But yeah, I will end here. This is what they look like at the 2-week mark. They were very cute, very cute, very aesthetic. Like the fringe really pulled everything together. I like this style. I will add it to my repertoire in the future. But yeah, I do need to stock up on my what's this? My dandruff shampoo once I find it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.